Hello, everybody. Welcome to the whole story. This is a very, very important episode in the show's short history. Um, Man, it's important for many reasons. One, because Alex should be in the basement next week with myself and our whole brand new setup. So that is very exciting. We were not going to have to hear him drink his coffee anymore and hear him slurp it down because I don't think he knows his AirPods pick up as much as they do. Yeah, no, we hear it going down your throat, Alex. You can't even cover it up, bro. It legit picks it up.
That's gross.
Yeah. Since like
I'm so sorry.
episode one, um, we've heard it. But bro, you got to drink. What are you
No.
supposed to do? You don't have hotkeys over there,
I
so
know. I need my.
yeah, no, you
I
just
know.
keep
I
doing.
wish I could mute it.
Yeah, no, you just keep doing you. But
Oh
that's
wait,
all.
I can do that. I literally could have just tapped the screen and muted it. You should have just let me know.
Nah, bro.
I would have done that.
I'm just letting you live, dude, because it don't matter. Because you're gonna be in the basement next week. We have a very chill
If you don't
episode
think I'm
today.
coming with coffee, you're absolutely delusional, Johnson.
No, you can come in with coffee. You're just it's like the mics are different. They're not gonna pick up you drinking.
Okay, fair.
No, bro. You could drink whatever you want. I'm just saying. The AirPods, like you ever call someone and they're on their AirPods and you hear everything. You hear the wind, like
Yeah, you
they
do. Which is why I'm surprised you don't pick up the audio from people talking in my apartment every now and then.
yeah, don't usually hear it. No, but AirPods does pick up good stuff. But yeah, no, you drink coffee next week, brother. Don't you worry. But I'm gonna be honest with you. This is probably gonna be our last. Well, let me discuss what's going on here. Preseason testing starts in about 2 days from now, so that is exciting. And then our show next Monday with Alex in the basement will be our first show preparing for our first race. So we'll get back to the gambling odds. We'll get back to our picks. We're
I
gonna.
might join the gambling this year.
Oh, he's gonna join the gambling. I love it. We'll get
Yeah.
experience then, because we know I'm not. But listen, one of our shows, people
John's a
are.
good Christian boy.
That'll be cool.
I'm
No, no,
bad.
no.
I'm the bad influence.
I gamble. I just don't gamble on Formula One or the Steelers. That's where I draw my lines. Um,
That's fair.
Alex, I
I,
bring up the gambling segment every week.
I just thought you did it for like entertainment purposes.
I
I didn't know you
did.
actually
I
gambled at
do,
all.
but I gamble. So, um,
Uh,
no.
yeah,
So,
I don't know. I almost won a Dicky Do and John Medina about $300 last year in one race.
oh
I think I
really?
missed like one parlay. It was I forget which race it was, but I think it was Oscar finishing the top five, and it was when McLaren was like, killing it at this point,
Yep.
and I think he finished like ninth in the race or something like that. And I think that was the only one that missed. But I did like an 8 leg parlay or something like that, and they would have won like they put $5 down, they would have won like $300.
Um, well, I don't know what the giving out gambling advice rules are, but I'll get put up the odds like normal. And if you ever want to put together some parlays, um,
I would say we could. I think it'd be interesting. I'll hop on my laptop if we can get a screen up there or something, and just show them how delusional I am and how much money I've lost.
yeah. Well, if you can make it before the show, I'll do the graphic work. Um,
That'd be
so
dope.
that's that's what we're gonna have going on. But it's gonna be a legit show. So this is our last relaxed show. Next week we get into it very heavily. Me and Alex have to discuss because next Monday would also be our first time having a guest picker for our game. Um,
Oh, fiddlesticks!
it is
I
between
have.
two people. I haven't told Alex who they are yet. But we will figure out who is going to be out of
Are we
those two
gonna
people.
discuss that today, or is that gonna be something off camera?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it off camera. We don't want anyone's feelings
Okay.
getting hurt. Um, but so yeah, no, this is our last chill show, and I mean that in a good way. But like that's it. I got our new camera. I told Alex, honestly, it's too good because we are not handsome enough for what I think the quality that this camera is gonna be putting out. So,
Hey! You be nice to yourself, young man.
bro, I saw this camera and I said, nope, this is not okay. um,
I'm terrified.
yeah,
I'm terrified.
yeah. So shouts out
The
to
low
Pete.
quality saves a lot.
Yeah, I think we have most of the stuff. I really just need to buy a tripod for that camera, and I think we'll be in decent shape. Um, so yeah, our last chill stuff. There wasn't much going on this week. We're gonna pull some news out of the space that is F1. But
We have
man,
some livery action.
yeah, we got three liveries to go over. In my opinion, the best one was released, but who knows? I could be
Yeah,
biased.
I also agree with you, and we should save that one for last
All right, you heard the
because
man
I'm in
himself.
love with it.
How's the wrist doing, bro?
Dude, I'm getting there. I just actually today I finally did not crazy lifting, but I got a little bit of lifting. I got a little chest session and chest and try.
Okay.
Solid pulling, swinging around those 10 pounders.
Okay.
But it's a start compared to where I was. I couldn't even curl anything a few weeks ago, so it's
Yeah.
getting there.
There you go. Well, listen, what we got to do is we got to get you in a squat rack because wrist doesn't matter too much for that. So,
All
um,
right, fuck
yeah, legs, bro, they're
my
important.
knees, my
Don't skip,
knees, bro. No, I
don't
don't
skip
skip
leg
leg day. I
days.
definitely don't skip leg day, but my knees, man. I don't. I do box squatting more than I do actual like full range of motion squats.
Okay, that's fine. That still gets some stuff done.
Yeah, gets
My
explosive too.
brother-in-law wants to know if we're talking NASCAR because that's all that matters because the Daytona 500 is on at this moment. Tyler, I'm gonna be honest with you because it's on while
I
we're
don't know
doing
what's
this.
going.
I know nothing that's going on.
Oh wait, it's
Uh,
on right now.
yeah, because it got rained out on Sunday, so they had to postpone it
Oh,
till
I was
four
gonna say,
o'clock
do they
today.
do all they do? Is NASCAR also a Sunday thing only, or like the race day? Sorry,
Yeah.
is it usually on Sundays?
Mostly Sundays or Saturday nights in the middle of the summer when it's at its
I
hottest.
wouldn't mind going to a NASCAR race. What's the closest one to us?
We
Like
go to
Raleigh? Is it North Carolina?
no, dude, you go to New Hampshire. It's only a couple hours away. Um, Dover is only a couple hours away. Watkins Glen is no more than 4 hours
Delaware,
away.
yeah.
Yeah, so you have New Hampshire, New York,
I
and
didn't know.
Delaware.
What's in New Hampshire? What's the name for the track in New Hampshire?
New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I
No,
don't know much. I don't know anything about NASCAR. Okay, so like I know Talladega, I know Richmond, and I know Daytona. And the only
okay.
reason I know those three, Daytona, obviously everybody knows Daytona 500. I
Yep.
know Talladega from like Talladega Nights, fantastic movie.
hmm
And I know Richmond because whenever I played a NASCAR game, that was my go-to track. I don't know why, but I always enjoyed that track.
Richmond's a good track down in Virginia. Yeah, no, we
Virginia,
could
yeah.
definitely. We went to Dover a couple. I forgot. I just looked up what year we went the other day, but we went to Dover.
Where's
It's a
Dover?
day trip
Dover's is
in
it Del?
Delaware.
Is it Delaware?
Yeah,
Delaware. Okay,
it's a day
cool.
trip. So that was a good race. Yeah, but both New Hampshire and Dover are like a mile long, so
We
you can see everything. So it's all good
come on
stuff.
down, buddy. It looks like is that your brother-in-law, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlotte. Yeah.
Oh, Tyler, Bristol's probably on the calendar for next year. That's an actual thing. Um, Probably not this year with the new job, but next year I think Bristol's going to be on the calendar. So uh, we might have a bunch of people going to that. So that's exciting. Um,
Cool, cool.
Trust me, brother. There's nothing to see in Bristol. Stop, dude. Stop. This guy Ryan doesn't even probably know what Bristol Motor Speedway is. He just thinks it's like Bristol, Connecticut right now.
Yeah.
Plus, plus,
Maybe I
plus.
could see Ryan knowing a little bit about NASCAR.
But either way, there's something in Bristol. You either have ESPN in Bristol, Tennessee, or in Bristol, Connecticut, excuse me, or you have Bristol Motor Speedway down in Tennessee. So both Bristols have something.
Tennessee's sick. I've heard nothing but good things about Tennessee.
Yeah. Well, listen, that's probably the trip next year. That's the plan. Um.
Nice.
All right. Well.
What do
Oh,
sorry,
go ahead.
one more
Go.
question. What do ticket prices look like for NASCAR events?
Um.
I'm assuming they're not crazy like F1, but a
uh,
decent penny.
I don't even know what I paid last time. I think
Did
the
you go just for the race or for the full? Because they do what is it? It's practice, then qualifying, then race, right?
Yeah,
Or
they're
practice.
we sometimes their weekend format changes. Not a lot of people go for qualifying, but sometimes they do like a support series race on
Oh, they
Saturday,
do it different.
the Xfinity series race that people will go
They do
to.
their qualifying different, don't they? Too, isn't it like one car at a time or something? For like,
Uh,
or
yeah,
is everybody
kind of.
going?
They kind of do one car at a time. I think they tried like round robin, like multiple cars out there. And now they've tried to do a Formula One style knockout. They've legit copied Formula One. They're trying to. So I'm
It
gonna
can
be
make it
honest.
exciting,
I
but
don't
it's
me-
kind of tough.
I don't mess with qualifying. It's just I got too much energy into Formula One on those weekends that I just pretty
Fair,
much
fair, fair, fair.
tune in for the NASCAR race on Sunday. No,
Gotcha.
my brother-in-law said $40 to $50 for decent seats, especially you go to a bigger track like
That's
Charlotte. They have
that's
plenty of
pretty
seats.
sick.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. No. So yeah, a lot of like if you want to go, you'd watch Xfinity on Saturday and then the NASCAR race on Sunday. But like we just went
Okay.
Sunday day trip. So that's good stuff there. All right, you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, our Christian Horner, which news that everyone is following, has basically nothing going on. There might have been some speculation that it was going to be wrapped up. The FAA came out today and said that they're not going to comment on it until the investigation is done. The independent investigation that is going on is done. So we're going to get into the beginning of the season with Horner at the helm, and that's going to be that until this thing's over.
Yeah, that's pretty much all there's to say about it. I'm just curious how it's all going to play out in the end.
Yeah,
always hoping for the best and that nothing actually happened, but who knows?
I do feel like I've seen more consistent reports that it is something with
Serious.
like maybe pictures, and there might have been a payoff that has already been attempted.
Yeah, I saw a pretty penny there for that payoff too.
Yeah, so me and Alex are consistently seeing the same things there. We're not journalists. That is not news. That is just stuff that we're seeing on the internet. And as you know, you cannot believe everything that you read on the internet. So looks like Christian Horner is going to be the boss going into preseason testing that starts this week. It's a little the preseason testing, before I go too far. Bahrain is in a crazy different time zone, so it puts us kind of into like a weird position. Like when I think they start on like Wednesday, but that might be like Thursday for us. So we're just gonna keep our eyes open on that. 2 days until our preseason testing, 12 days until the first race, which I found out
nervous, man.
The first race is March 2nd in Bahrain, because that's a Saturday night. But I checked on my phone, and it I don't have the calendar in front of me. But it is March 2nd, which is a Saturday night there. With the time zone change, I don't know what that translates into for us here. But, the day after March 2nd is March 3rd, which is Alex's birthday.
Yes, thank you.
How old are we turning, Alex?
I always think it's funny. Too old. Too old for that.
Too old? Well, no. Let's play a game. Let's see how good you are. Whose car number are you turning to? What's the driver that you're turning at least close-ish to? Let's see how good you are.
Ocon?
Ooh.
I think Ocon's the closest.
I don't know his number. Isn't his number
31?
30?
I think he's 31.
31? I knew it had 3 in it. But you're not turning 31. How old are you turning?
29. Almost hitting that 30 age, and that's yeah.
You are right. Esteban Ocon is number 31. You're getting close there, bro. That's crazy.
Ocon came to me out of nowhere too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking Max's old number. I'm like 33 would be the closest, and then I was like, who else is in 30? I was trying to see if there was a 30 in there. I think because it'd be Albon at 23.
Joe Guan Yu at 24.
27 is K-Mag, right? Is there 27? Right?
I thought K-Mag's number was in the 4. No, its car number is 20.
20. What's Nico?
Hulkenberg?
Yeah.
27.
Okay, I knew there was a 27 on the grid. So I'm between, 2 years apart. So Hulkenberg and 10 a.m. on ESPN. See, I Google that stuff all the time, Ryan, and I'm never able to find it. I'm always finding like their time zone. So I usually rely on John for that information to figure out what the time zone is for the race starts.
And that's something I'll dial up next week before the show. Before the race week. So that's actually a Saturday 10 a.m. race for us then. I'm pretty positive. So it's not on Sunday for us. It's on Saturday.
Damn. Kind of sucks. I like the Sunday races, but
but Sunday's your birthday, so now you'll be able to do you.
Yeah, but like, why wouldn't I want opening day to be my birthday? Like, that's sick. Listen, I got CMTs all of middle school as my opening day for my birthday.
You guys, wait, what? You had testing?
Yeah, for 6. It might have been 5th grade too, but 6th, 7th, and 8th grade on March 3rd was the first day of CMTs for me. I don't know if I was like that for everybody, but it sucked.
See, you're trying to get hyped to your birthday, and everyone's all upset because it's school testing day.
Yeah, it's CMTs.
Oh my gosh.
It's Baja rain.
Oh, major throwback to
Like Baja,
Ryan.
California.
Major throwback. I freaking love it. Um, yeah. So that thing's gonna have, that race is gonna sneak up on us before we know it. Especially with our
Right there, man.
fun show we're gonna
Excited.
have next
Dude,
Monday.
I'm nervous for this preseason testing though. Real
Um,
nervous.
why? What do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna come out of it?
I think Red Bull is gonna fucking destroy everyone.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you
it's
see their
Adrian Newey.
car?
Yeah, yes, I saw their car, and I think it's a slap in the face to Mercedes if this concept works.
So yeah, so what Alex is talking about is they have a car that is leaning towards the zero pod design, and then after the first three races, I believe we have Bahrain. I know this, Jeddah, and then Australia. At Japan, they should move to a fully zero pod concept, which, as Alex said, would be a
Oh, I
slap to
didn't know they were. I
Mercedes.
didn't know that.
Yeah, so they're
I
gonna
just
have
saw
this
that they were like leaning towards it.
they're gonna have this car for preseason testing in three races, and then they should go full zero pod. Which, as Alex said, Mercedes tried the zero pod idea. The idea was that the less wind on the engine cover was going to put more on the floor and create maximum downforce, which their wind tunnel was showing Mercedes good numbers. And then when they got to a real track with bumps, then that's when the porpoising and everything happened. So if Mercedes can pull it off, or if Red Bull can pull it off, it'd be incredible. They said they took a less conservative approach, Alex, and I think that's a very safe thing to say. Red Bull.
Yeah, it's fair.
But you still think it's going to be the fastest, huh?
Yeah, without a doubt in my mind.
You know,
I think it's funny because like to see like every engineer, every car concept that we've seen been released is pretty much like they're trying to copy that RB19, and then
yep.
Red Bull's like, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna take it a step further. We're gonna go to that. We're gonna go copy that Mercedes just to show that we can still do this.
Yeah. And I mean, just with how good Red
I'm
Bull is, why would they move to a zero pod design if they didn't have like a lot of confidence
well,
in
like
it?
so that's the thing. It's like Mercedes kept on saying that the simulations they were pulling out just weren't. It wasn't showing on track. That they were pulling out that they were the fastest car, like they were doing crazy times, all so on and so forth, kind of thing. And then it came to the actual practice and putting into practice, and like you said, the porpoising became an issue. Kept on bouncing. The ride height was obviously an issue. They tried to keep it low to the ground to avoid the porpoising, and it just wasn't working. It was making it worse. Maybe maybe Red Bull is pulling out similar numbers that Mercedes said they were pulling out or better, and then they just aren't going to have that porpoising issue. And if they put up, I could see it because I trust Nui, and I saw the rainwater coming off that picture, and he's bending more than air. He's turning into the Avatar. He's bending water too.
Bending air and water. Can you imagine? Avatar has that thing on his forehead, right? The arrow, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Imagine if Nui came to the track with the like around October, around the Halloween race, he comes with the friggin'. He comes. Oh
Shaves
man,
his head.
I would. I'd have. I don't know if he has that much hair to begin with. I would have a lot. I would have a lot of respect for that. But yeah, so everyone moved in one way towards the RB19, towards Red Bull's car last year, and then Red Bull moved away from it. The only other big thing I've seen is that Mercedes has done something. I believe it's borderline legal / illegal with their front wing, the way it's attached to the car, and it's supposed to create some special downforce thing like they've had in one of their previous iterations of cars. And I believe.
Oh, there we go.
All right, I believe their front wing is it brings it back to one of the true silver arrows. So I forget which year, but apparently there's a little bit of hype around that. So like Alex said, we're not going to know anything until preseason testing. Which, man, I saw something about
Even then, there's
sandbagging.
going to be. I think Red Bull's going to sandbag. Yeah, I think Red Bull's going to sandbag.
But I did see something is that these guys don't have a lot of testing time. Like you have 3 days of testing with your car, and then it's
That's
race
true.
season. So I don't know how much you can sandbag. Obviously, we don't know. When they release these cars, I believe they're allowed to leave the pit lane, drive around. There might be a max speed, and then they have to come in the pits. I don't know if they can even complete multiple laps for like film and stuff. And they get data off of that. They get downforce, they get loads. They check some of their sensors, so they get a little bit of data, but they don't get the real stuff. I feel like until this testing session. So I don't know if
Yeah,
you can be sandbagging.
yeah, we'll see. I mean, like Red Bull was pretty ahead of the entire pack last year, and I think they're going to feel pretty confident. I mean, Max was winning races for like 20 seconds, and even when the gap was closing, like the first time that we saw the gap closing at all, Max was having brake issues with the car, and that's
Yeah,
when Lewis was closing the gap in, was it Austin or Mexico? I forget which race it was.
Austin.
Um, yep, yeah, and then other than that though, like most of the time, unless Max was just not trying, there was like 20-second gaps for almost every race. So like it's kind of hard to improve from there, I guess.
Yeah,
But
no,
so they're
absolutely.
just testing it out and seeing things from there. And worst case scenario, they'll just go back to the RB19 because I'm sure it'll still dominate this year. I don't have a lot of confidence that people made major strides. That being said, let me ask you a question.
Hmm.
Um, Outside of Mercedes, because obviously you're biased towards them, what car are you most excited to see in testing?
Oh, Ferrari, 1000%.
Okay, then we're on the same page there. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
excited to see that Ferrari.
I think
It's
Fred
different.
Vasseur.
It's the
I
only
think
car that I can say outside of Red Bull. It's different. It looks
yeah,
different than any other car. So I
they have
want to see how this thing works.
they have some new design stuff all over their car. I think they're trending in the right direction. I think this is to bring in a football reference. I think they are almost like the Lions right now, in the sense that like their head coach Dan Campbell brought a whole new culture to the Lions. Now Ferrari was
Yeah,
not as bad as the Lions. They
that
did
is.
have a lot of mistakes and stuff, but I think the culture that Fred is bringing, which took Dan Campbell a couple of years. What?
First of all, I want to say beautiful reference. Second of all, did you see the Ferrari promo video
Oh, I
where
have
the
it in my
left tire
notes.
got stuck?
Yeah, it's in my notes.
Okay.
Um, yeah. All right. Just to wrap up the testing here, the only thing I'll say is I believe there will be sandbagging. But last year, Red Bull was the fastest, Ferrari was the second, and Aston Martin was up there pushing Ferrari and surprisingly fast. And then Bahrain was literally that. It was Red Bull out front. It was Ferrari in second with Aston Martin and Fernando Alonso showing speed. So last year preseason testing did show us something. That's all. Now you can sandbag those actual results. You know what I mean? But last year preseason testing did give us a good glimpse of the race. So that's what I got to say
Yeah,
on
that's true.
that. Now Alex is referencing. We're gonna talk about Ferrari here. I got two things to talk about them. One is that Charles
Can
Leclerc
you
is a
show the clip?
musician. Yeah, no, I can't find it.
Oh,
I googled it real quick. Yeah,
should be Instagram.
Charles Leclerc dropped. No, they took it off. I mean,
Uh,
unless you find it somewhere else. But Charles Leclerc dropped 4 new songs last week.
I didn't know
So
he could sing.
yeah, I don't know if he is singing as much as he might just be playing instruments.
Okay.
I did not get a chance to listen to him. I just think it's funny that Ferrari's gonna have the most hipster music crew with Hamilton and Leclerc next year. They're probably the only 2 artists on the grid. Both of them have songs under their repertoire. So yeah,
Hey, I think Danny Rick has definitely done some fair bit of singing.
does he have any
I'm
songs
lying.
released? If I go
I'm
on
lying. I'm
yeah,
lying. No, he doesn't have any songs released. He definitely like cover songs.
yeah,
Hold
exactly.
on.
So yeah, Leclerc and Hamilton, I think, is going to be an interesting pair next year. At least the music will be bumping at Ferrari. And then, as Alex just mentioned, Ferrari doing. I'm over here talking about how they're getting better, but then their PR team drops a nightmare bomb. Ferrari posted a video of a pit stop in relatively slow mo, and obviously it was not or like a race pit stop. It was a practice preseason pit stop, and they
The
posted the
promo,
video
yeah.
with the left front having problems getting on, and I don't know. This makes me bite my words about what I was saying about the culture getting turned around. Am I wrong?
I'm trying to find the Ferrari. Yeah, you're 100% right. But I'm on Google right now trying to find videos of the Ferrari fail, and it's just the first thing that comes up is a video of Ferrari doing a dance number around the Ferrari, around like the. It's the last Ferrari they designed before the new regulations came into play. So it was the year that Max won the championship.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, no, I
this
try
is
to
funny.
Google it real quick. The problem is they have too many bad pit stops that everything just
I
came up.
know.
But either way, man, you guys got to check your PR team out here. You cannot. How bad of a look is it, Alex, that they're posting a video, a promo video with a slow left front tire change?
Oh, it was bad. It was hilarious. It's such a Ferrari thing to do.
It's absolutely a Ferrari
Maybe they're
thing to
doing it
do.
on purpose. Maybe they're sandbagging their pit stops.
I don't. I mean, all right. If you want to look at the glass half full, that's a nice way to look at it.
I don't know, man. I gotta hope they do. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. I think I found it. Hold on. Yep, I think this is it. I can send it to you. Hold on. Um. Oh, I can't send it to you. This is on my computer. Might be able to email you, maybe. Um. Yeah, let me not leak your email to everybody. That sucks.
What are you gonna leak?
But
There's
I do have the
nothing to
video.
leak.
You never know. What if we blow up one day and then all of a sudden, like, people come back and watch this, and John's email's leaked.
Yeah, all right. I don't know if that'll be a problem. Are you sending it to me? As you drink your
I have it on my
coffee?
laptop. I can't text it to you.
All right, then. That was a freaking waste of time, Alex. Jeez Louise. Get your
I mean, like,
stuff get your stuff together.
if you want me
a
to,
video,
I
get
can,
it ready.
I can pause the camera. I can pause the camera and I can send it to you
Oh my
that
gosh.
way.
This type of stuff is not gonna fly next week.
Right, we're gonna have access to my laptop at all times.
Yeah, but how's your laptop gonna
Yeah.
how?
Wait. I wonder if I
Do you
can.
have a MacBook or what do you have for a laptop?
Oh, I have an HP. I have an old HP. I definitely need to update my laptop too. But I took it apart one day trying to
This freaking
install
guy.
a new battery, and I messed it up pretty good. Laptops are a lot harder to fix than computers. They're very tiny, and I don't have hands for tiny things. My hands are too fat, man.
Alex, what are you doing?
It
You are a
works.
mess.
Like, it works. The only thing that doesn't work is the trackpad. So, but it's touchscreen, so I navigate through there.
You are something
Yeah,
else.
hold on. Let me. If my email can open. I don't know what's
Oh
going on. My
my
computer shouldn't
gosh,
be this slow.
Alex.
I'm sorry, Johnson. Why can't I just? I have my phone synced to this. Why I don't understand why I can't just like share it through there. Yeah, WhatsApp, John.
Do I have WhatsApp? No.
Yeah,
Who am I communicating to that I need WhatsApp?
I don't know.
You only
It's an
you only
option I
use
can share it through.
you only use WhatsApp if you're communicating outside the country. You could also share it Facebook Messenger to me if you wanted to.
I don't even know if I'm logged into my Facebook. Damn it, I don't know what my Facebook is. Oh wait. Hold on. Okay, I'm listening. We can keep chatting. I'll get this to you. I promise.
All right. Well, we'll get off of Ferrari for a second because we don't have much to talk about. Williams will be late to preseason testing. Now, I could not confirm if that mean that they were going to miss any time or if they were just going to arrive late. But apparently, they are putting a lot of effort into that car. It is going to be a complete overhaul. So we'll see what they're like when they show up. But they're not the first team to be late. I don't even know if it's the first time that they've been late in the past like 5 to 10 years. I believe there was a Drive to Survive that showed them being late when I believe her name was Claire. Williams was running the team. So just a heads up, Williams will be behind the 8 ball to start. And then I got this random thing comes across my timeline that every time Lewis Hamilton drops a thirst pick, someone gets fired. The internet is an amazing place, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But apparently, Lewis Hamilton took a shirtless selfie this week, ready to go. My man is in shape for sure, no doubts about that. That's not what we're here to discuss. But apparently, the internet said that every time he did this, someone got fired or announced that they were done at the end of the year. I think it was Sebastian Vettel 2 years ago. It was Latifi like the year before that. So
TV.
there's like rumors that someone's gonna get let go because every time Hamilton drops a shirtless photo, that's what happens. I don't know how accurate it is, but I just love the internet, bro. If you don't look at those things and just like chuckle to yourself, I think you're taking life way too seriously. That's just my opinion. So, uh, if someone gets, if we hear some news though, it will be like if it's, you know, if
I
it's
mean,
one,
like,
if it's one
it's
coincidence,
Horner.
two, it's grading
It's
ground. If it's, you think it's Horner, you think if Horner
It
gets
could be
let
Horner.
go,
It could be Horner. Horner could be getting fired.
wow, Lewis Hamilton and the
It's a,
thirst and the curse of the thirst pick. How awesome would that be? If that's an
that would
actual,
be.
that's an actual story. Um,
uh,
yeah, so we also have after preseason testing this week, Drive to Survive comes out on Friday. Myself personally, I do not watch it anymore. It did get me into the sport, but I do not tune in. Alex, do you watch it?
No, I think we discussed this last week. I didn't watch the newest season. The last season I watched was the Max Lewis controversy, and then after that, I remember one of the things that really triggered me. It was that year. Stroll's teammate was, I forget who. Was it Vettel? I think it was Vettel. And they tried to make it seem like Stroll was number one driver on that team, and I was like, okay, this ain't it, bro.
All right, so Alex or myself do not watch it, but I mean, if you want to check it out, you can go ahead. Yeah, I don't know. I think I try every year. I don't even know if I tried last year. If it was 2 years ago, I tried. But for you fans, that's coming out on Friday. As Alex clicks away on his keyboard. Are you still looking for this video?
No, I have the video. I'm trying to find your email because I'm trying to send it to you.
Oh boy. You also might not hear Alex's clicking next week. That'll be cool. You might forget.
Come on, it sounds so professional.
You might forget Alex is there without all his sounds. It's a good thing he'll be in the camera view without his gulping.
You sound like a hater, John.
I sound like a hater.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't know if everyone loves ASMR as some people do, but that's all I got for stuff. Just a little bit of nonsense, and yeah, I'm just super excited for next Monday. Alex in house and us getting ready for week number 1. We'll also have we'll go over preseason testing, obviously. Man, I think next week's gonna be a big show, Alex. I think it's gonna be. I expect
exciting.
I expect technical difficulties, of course, because that's just how this show works. And I expect a big show. I expect yeah. Oh, we have liveries to do. All right, send me this video so we can look at liveries.
I'm sending it now. All right, I just sent it. Let's see if it goes through. Yep, I sent it. Okay, you should have it in your email.
Oh, guys,
don't look at the subject line. I may have spilled it.
Alex's email says Alexander. I've known Alex a long time, bro. I don't know if I've ever called him Alexander.
I my other email wasn't the greatest, so I had to make this one seem a little bit more professional. Jesus Christ, I'm zoomed in on that beard. Back to the video.
Alrighty. All right. Alex is a little bit delayed here, so I'm gonna see how he sees this. But so they said poetry in motion. You're gonna pay attention to the left front tire changer up here. You'll notice that he will still be trying to put on the tire while everyone else is done. So this car comes in. 3 tires are done. The car drives away. They zoom in. They think it's all theatrical. They're probably pretty proud of themselves. And it's a disaster. We're going to replay 2 or 3 more times. It's really the left front coming off is the problem, not going on. So
yeah, it gets stuck on the tire. It's
yeah, I don't want to. But this is their first pit stop of 2024. Let's read the comments.
A 5-second
Why are there
stop.
0 comments on this? This is gold.
Is there really 0 comments? Maybe they disabled comments. There's not that many likes either. It seems. I don't know. Because maybe they took it down. I'm assuming the original one is where they got really harassed.
Yeah, they put the original one up on their profile and then took the original one down. That's why I couldn't find it when I Googled it real quick. Plus, I already heard rumors that they had taken it down. They weren't going to waste any time with that. So
That's funny.
all right, let's go over some liveries here so we can get the show on the road. I'm going to pull up a picture of a Ferrari.
Oh, we just saw it, but yeah.
But Ferrari's got something interesting going on here that you can see. All right. So we'll transition to the web here. So as you can see, Ferrari, their scheme is pretty set. But they have a couple different engine covers and side pods that they seem to be rolling with here. You can really tell on the top photo the high engine cover angle that they have compared to the low one. So they tried a couple different things on their media day. They're one of the only teams where they tried multiple different things that you got to see. So, yeah, that's a car we've already seen. As I look over the dates here, Alex, do we even have to look at Red Bull's car?
I mean, we kind of have to, but I mean, not for the livery purposes, just for the design concept. The livery is the exact same. I
Look at this.
I really wish Shell wasn't their Ferrari sponsor.
All right, here you go. Ryan, I don't know if you've seen this yet. You're the only one that comments on the show, you and Tyler. You see any difference in those two cars? Go ahead. This is like one of those kid games. You know what I mean? Like spot the difference. But
Oh yeah, but
in
I mean,
fact,
like, if you
there's
yeah,
no
it's
difference.
fair. I think Ryan can notice the side pod difference and stuff. Not the livery at all. The livery looks the exact same.
Oh,
But-
no. Yeah.
Oh, you can't even. Yeah, you're not going to even notice that. Okay.
No, you can barely notice the side
What?
pods in that.
Yeah.
What are we rating this thing, Alex? This is your game. What are we rating it?
I don't know. It's just a 7, 8. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with the livery. I like it because it's clean, but I don't because it's just boring.
You know what your grading scale reminds me of? It reminds me of the NBA dunk contest where they give like everything like an 8, 9, or a 10, when really they should be giving stuff like 2s and 3s.
Hey, I'm pretty sure I gave Kick F1 Steak like a 6 or a 5.
That's the lowest you gave one was a 6.
All right, you want me to be honest? That Kick one to me is like a 1.
Thank
All right,
you.
I can't stand it.
That's what
It
I'm
looks
looking
like,
for.
Looks like Shigo should be driving that car from Kim Possible.
That's what
The
I'm looking
Haas,
for, Alex. Honesty.
like a 5.
There we go. Wow, it took him all off season to be honest, guys.
The Visa Cash App Red Racing Bulls, whatever the heck they're called, they're probably 9.5. I love their livery. They probably would have been number 1 had we not gotten the release of this next car we're gonna see. The
right.
Aston Martin, a 6. The green's clean, but other than that, it's just a boring concept. McLaren, give McLaren 7.5. You know, the orange and black, they finally got rid of that ugly blue. They got to get rid of those Google Chrome rims. They're ugly.
Yes, they do.
What else do we have? Ferrari. Like I said, I don't like the yellow. I can't stand the yellow in the Ferrari.
Okay.
I just want them to go back to smoking cigarettes and get that red and white back.
Okay.
What else? Ferrari, Red Bull, Ferrari. I'm going down to like the constructors now. Mercedes, we're going to see now. McLaren, Aston Martin, I said. Sauber, I said, right? Did I say Sauber?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sauber, I said. Who else? Yeah. Okay. Then there's. Then I did the Racing Bulls. Williams. Like a 7. I'll give Williams a 7. This is black and blue. Alpine, a 5. It's boring. I don't like the pink. I don't like the blue. I think you commit to one or the other. I would personally commit more to the pink. But it's Alpine. I think that's all of them, right? I feel like I'm forgetting one. I'm definitely forgetting one, and I'm gonna fucking hear it's gonna ring in my head when I remember it.
All right.
And you'll receive a text later today. But yeah.
We'll go to the next car.
But man, this livery stole the show for me. I love it.
Yeah, the best one is Mercedes by far. So if you don't know, Mercedes was classically the Silver Arrows for a long time. Lewis Hamilton and co. decided to paint the car black a couple years ago. Then they went back to silver one year. They went back to black last year. So what do they do this year? They decide to combine the black and the silver. And honestly, for it to be a silver arrow and to have the silver kind of streaking down the nose,
I like it.
Into the black on the side, it's absolutely beautiful. I give very biased opinions on Mercedes, so I'm gonna let Alex take away what he thinks of this one.
Exactly what you said. I love the idea of it silver, the silver arrow. Like it's at the point at the nose. It's going down the line. It looks sleek. It looks aggressive. It looks fast. I don't know if it will be. We'll see. But I know you weren't a fan of the red, but I like the red. I do like the red. I love it. I love this livery. I was not expecting this. I was expecting another black one like last year, to be honest. But this livery looks sick. I'm excited.
Yeah, to backpedal real quick. My old man said looks like a can of Red Bull. I guess in a way. I mean, I think a can of Red Bull's got more.
Why do you have to say that? Why do you have to say that?
Look like a can of Red Bull here. Ryan said it's like the Office meme when Pam gives Creed a copy of the same picture and says spot the 7 differences. Absolutely. You're not spotting any differences. Ryan also said, is Red Bull just trolling? No. That Max Verstappen came out and said that it's not gonna what did he say? It's not gonna shock us. It's not gonna look any different. He basically said he said
that. He when they released the car too, he was like, "Wow, I love the new design." It's the same thing.
Yeah. So yeah, Ryan, that is actually what we're gonna see this year. But back to the Mercedes here. It's back to the theme though that we are gonna have a lot of black cars on the grid this year. That's no joke. So a lot of black cars. This car being kind of the nicest. They went with the white hard tires, which I think accents the Petronas and all their white sponsors on there pretty good. I think we could do away with the red Ineos, but Alex likes it, and I'm okay with that. But yeah, this is my favorite car, and yeah,
it looks cool. Hopefully, it's fast. I'm hoping it's going to compete this year.
I don't think I've seen Hamilton's helmet design, but I'm sure.
I haven't seen anyone's design. Have they released any helmet designs yet?
Yes, they did. They released some stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, we can look at the lid designs. So Lando Norris rocking a yellow. Max Verstappen. His helmet's kind of cool. It honestly might actually go better with the RB team, but it's I don't know. It's kind of clean. It pops. I think it'll pop for him when he's out in front. Logan Sargent's it's cool. It's got a good like American flag theme vibe to it. It's kind of clean.
Okay.
Nico Hulkenberg is interesting. A lot of green on the helmet for a team whose car I don't think has a lot of green on it in general. Yuki's is just absolutely nuts. I don't think it's gonna like pop
I love
hard,
Yuki. Yuki's such a clown. Logan Sargent. Oh, okay.
Lance Stroll's is pretty clean. Got a big green vibe going on, like almost like a Green Goblin, right? That was Spider-Man's nemesis in 2 there.
Yeah, Green Goblin. I'm on Nico Hulkenberg right now in the video. Yeah. Yuki's got a lot. Yuki's helmet looks like it belongs in a circus act. Like you're gonna fire him out of a cannon.
Yep. Absolutely.
Lance Stroll's is pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, Green Goblin vibes, right?
Yeah.
And then Leclerc, I believe, is last. His helmet is honestly nicer than his car's scheme. It's got a clean red vibe to it. So, but
it looks aggressive. It looks like a Power Ranger.
Yeah, that's all we got for helmets there. So one more time, give us top 3 liveries. I think you said Mercedes 1. What's 2 and 3?
Mercedes 1, 2 Visa Cash App Racing Bulls, 3 McLaren.
Okay.
Ferrari. Sorry, Ferrari. I put Ferrari 3.
You're giving Ferrari 3 with their yellow?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the yellow, but I like it. I don't really like the papaya orange on the McLaren. I know that's a color they like and they stick to it, but I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. I get that they're trying to create a brand with it, so that's fine. But it's not my cup of tea. Ryan, I do believe that the drivers have a heavy hand in their helmet design. Um,
Yeah, they definitely do. Landon
uh,
Norris was a basketball one year for the Texas race one year. I thought that was hilarious.
was it Texas or Miami? I feel like it was Miami.
It might have been Miami. I don't know. I just remember he showed up as a basketball, and I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah,
Like
they
that is
have
the
a.
most ridiculous design I've ever seen.
I bet you they show the drivers 4 or 5 designs, and it's like, which one do you want to lean towards and work towards that? Because
Yeah,
helmets do mean
probably.
a lot to these guys, without a doubt.
Yeah,
Um, so
yeah.
I'm
Like
excited. Okay.
Hamilton last year, he had that yellow, that highlighter yellow color for a long time, and
Yep.
I remember Lando saying, "Hey, that's like my thing" or whatever. He's like, "Dude, I was wearing this back when I was karting."
That is true. That's where Lewis's yellow came from, when he switched away from the purple that he was rocking the years before. Um,
I think that purple's clean. I like that purple a lot, though.
I mean, his chrome helmet at Japan last year was absolutely nuts. I wish he would go back to that,
Yeah, it was
especially
cool.
especially in this silver arrow black
I
Mercedes
liked
car.
was it Brazil where he paid homage to Senna with his helmet a little bit. He like did the
Mm,
design for Senna. I thought
yep.
that was pretty cool.
Yep. Um, yeah.
Homage. But yeah,
That's all I got.
that's all I got to say.
Okay. Um, yeah. What time, Alex? Next Monday.
I'll try to shoot there for. I'll try to be there for 5. I will try. We'll see what happens. The schedule looks like it's been crazy at work lately.
So if we
But
say
yeah,
5:35, are we gonna be held accountable to that time?
I will try to be there for 5. I will hope to get the show ready by 5:30. I'm expecting technical difficulties,
Okay.
and the show will probably be on air by like 5:45, 6.
All right. Honestly, Alex isn't wrong. That's usually how this show works, especially when we're gonna be going through a big change here. Um. All right. Well, 5:35 next Monday. Get ready for the start of the season. Again, preseason testing this week. Make sure to tune in. Um, F1 TV Pro subscription. I just got the email that they're going up this year by $5, so that's cool. But whatever.
That'd be
What
so
are you gonna?
expensive, man.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I use it way too much to complain about the value of it. So
I know. I'm gonna have to. I think my subscription's coming up too. I think it's like race 2 of the season or something.
yeah. So still suggest everyone gets F1 TV Pro. Is Alex? Alex is gonna help out Carter to bed. I we said before the show that Alex was gonna have to go outside and help me do the horses when we were done. But I guess if he goes up and puts Alex or Carter to bed, I'll go outside and do the horses. Um, that's funny as hell. Um, yeah, I don't know. Um, we might get some Carter cameos, depending on if our shows together run long. Definitely, I'll have Carter come down to say goodnight before we go upstairs. Cause
Nice.
we gotta see the kiddo before he goes to bed on a Monday. But yeah, man, dude, I got so much stuff on this table here. Got 2 pairs of headphones, a camera, a mic, 2 boomsticks over there. Man, we're gonna have some fun. Oh man,
I'm
I hope this
excited.
works out good. Um,
We'll be all right. We'll
yeah,
be all right.
yeah. I would get Ryan on alert to Ryan or you on alert to do some testing maybe this week. Maybe that'll curb some of our technical difficulties if we try to do it before before the show starts. My dad said bring out the 2-year-old. I love how he bring out the 2-year-old. Yo, why is that the most hysterical thing ever to read? Like he's a circus animal
He's
or something.
he's he sounds like the Amanda Show. Bring out the dancing lobsters.
Oh, R.I.P. to Amanda Bynes' career.
Oh, I thought she died. I didn't know about it. You scared me there. Like, geez,
No,
that was.
I said career. I said career. I said
Yeah,
career.
you did. You did.
Um, yeah, because that was a banger of a show back in the day. Yeah, we got no more
Bless you.
football to
Thank you.
discuss. We're in a
I
we're in a
know.
NASCAR racing time. Um, you know, I guess if you're a Knicks fan, you're hoping everyone gets healed up and you go back on a run again.
Are you guys still a 2 seed in the West? OKC
I want to say we're floating around the 3 seed, I think.
3 seed.
I want
Isn't
to
that
say
crazy, man? The Knicks
it's.
and the Thunder both being like half decent teams at the same time. Who would have thought?
I know. I
Look
wish
how
it.
far we've
Listen,
come, John.
listen. We were supposed to go to a game this year, but I think they're playing the Knicks on like Easter Sunday, so that's not happening.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I
I'd like to
know.
see Shea.
SGA. Ryan
You
said
don't want to bring
Thunder up.
Carter. You don't want to
Is
bring
there?
Carter around Giddy.
Stop. Yo. Oh my gosh. The savage. Oh man. My dad said the sprint cars the World of Outlaws are racing. My dad's gonna be at the race. I think
Nice.
they race the 3rd and the 4th of March. And my dad will be down in Florida to watch the sprint car racing, so that'll be cool.
Nice.
Ooh. Huh.
Thunder up. Ryan's the biggest Knicks fan in the world. He can't even type Knicks tape.
Yo, Ryan's looking out for me. Jalen Williams plus what is that? 10,000? Most MIP? Oh, take that.
Ooh.
I saw JJ Redick saying that Jalen Williams was like one of his favorite players to watch, so that's cool.
JJ has a lot of favorite players to watch, though.
Yeah, well,
I like JJ.
Are any,
I
are
like
any
JJ
of
a
them
lot.
on your
He's
team?
one of the.
Any of them on your team, Alex? Huh? Huh?
No,
Okay.
probably not. He probably likes watching Brunson. I don't know
Who
who
doesn't
wouldn't want
like
to watch
watching
Brunson.
Brunson? Yeah, Brunson's
Yeah.
pretty good to watch.
Brun's him. Himson.
What did you... Oh my god, Alex over here giving the thumbs up. Did you just thumbs up?
No, what happened there?
When you...
I just
thumbs
saw
up
that
again.
appear on the screen.
Yeah, thumbs up. No, yeah, like hold it there for a second. Why are you scared? Yeah. Yeah, look.
Yeah, what is that?
It makes
How's
a
that
little
get
bubble
there?
pop up.
How did you do that?
That's the iPhone does that automatically.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Um,
That is so cool.
yeah, we could recap Daytona on Monday. That'll be cool. We'll have
I
two.
mean, like, I don't know anything about it. You're gonna have to coach me, but sure.
Yeah, well, we should probably get off because
Yeah, I
we
gotta.
could probably catch the end of that NASCAR race, and me and you still have to chat for a second. So,
Bryson. He likes Bryson. All right, sounds good.
all right, everyone, this is it. Like I said, we're getting serious next Monday, 5:30. Alex is here. New setup should be ready to go. That is all for y'all.